Yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Yes, you're right. That fraud Hamza is always late, but he's made it. I think he's just setting up. Then you'll be with us in a minute. Am I the only one who's noticed that? I think Twitter is down, isn't it? Twitter is down. Twitter is down. I can see from everything that Twitter seems to be down at the moment. I think it's. I don't know if it's back again. It keeps going on and off. So I don't know if Twitter is back. Twitter is on. It's off. It's back again. I don't know. I'm not sure at the moment, but I think Twitter is struggling. I can see Twitter is struggling for the minute. But anyway, it's been like that for a short while, isn't it? Twitter seems to be struggling. But welcome to the show, guys. We're going to do a show, Citizens of Chaos, episode 1. We'll be doing a show with Hamza, and then we'll always be talking about a few things. Today, we're going to talk about standards because Hamza likes using that word. So we're going to talk about standards. But obviously, we talk about the transfers because everybody's talking about transfer news. And I want to hear Hamza's opinion on Khaldun, what Khaldun said in the interview. And then, yeah, it says, yeah, that is true. All these Man City bombers are crashing Twitter. Yeah, they are crashing Twitter because the bombers, I think, are coming a bit too much. I'm going to read the comments here anyway. It says, deal struck after new improved bid accepted today, totaling 55, including add-ons over a long-term deal. Medical plan next week for 26-year-old Dutchman. I think they're talking about Reinders there. That's from Pepo Pano, who has been going. So salute to the panel and the chat. Because if you guys like the video, as you're waiting for that fraud Hamza, like the video. Like the video. Please like the video as you're waiting for the fraud Hamza. And then let me read another comment. Say, look at Hamza, late, fraud. Yeah, he's always late. Has Hamza ever made it to a show in time? We'll see. We'll see. First. It says, windows open Sunday. Yeah, window open Sunday. On Sunday, we might see a lot of players holding the jersey. Hamza always late. Yes, yes, yes. Again, how you doing? Hamza out. People already going says, yes, yes, yes. Hit the likes up. Hit the likes up. Says Hamza chair. Yeah, it's the chair. For the meantime, we'll have the chair. Says yes, Man City new crash. Yeah, says all these Man City bombers are crashing Twitter. So that news crash. Yeah, I see that. Free hashtag free Hamza. Hamza chair substituted for him. Cheers, Patrick Hamza. Big up, Pat. Big up, Pat. Anyway, let's start off the show. It's been a very good few weeks, right? What I wanted to talk about is the transfers. At first, obviously, for City fans, it started with Verts not being able to be there. Verts being taken by Liverpool. And then a lot of fans started saying, Man City, how dare you? You are shopping at Audi again. You are disappointing us again. We wanted Verts to come to Man City, but it's going to Liverpool. Look at Liverpool. They're signing Flinkpong. They're signing Kirkers. Everything was just going very difficult for us. So things were not well for us. Things were a bit fraudulent for us. So and then boom, all of a sudden, Man City pick up that game. They're like, look, we have Turkey for you guys. We have Reinders for you guys. So all I want to ask Hamza is, are we still shopping at Audi or now he's satisfied? So are you calling me?
Yeah, I'm calling you. I was like, why am I not on? I'm looking like what's going on? The
What do you mean why you
transfer's
not
hitting me
on?
hard, man. The transfer's hitting me hard.
What do you mean why you
Listen,
not on? You left the camera on.
yeah, I left the camera on when I made tea. I came back. I thought I didn't see you. I went and got my charger. So I thought, let me go and get my charger from the car, get my tea ready, and I'm ready. And then I thought, let me call you because you had not brought me up.
No. I was playing the music, waiting for you to do what you're doing. So I was
Yeah,
playing the
oh,
music.
okay.
In that way, I wait to do for you whatever you do. So whatever you do, then I can bring you on. But I was talking about these guys that all of us have been suffering, saying, why didn't you sign Verts? He's going to Liverpool. Then we all got disappointed by the board saying, you guys are frauds. You're still shopping at Audi. So I wanted to ask you a question. Are we still shopping at Audi?
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. I don't think, and I'm talking about Man City fans out there. Yeah, you've heard what Khaldun said. Don't be satisfied until you got your whole package. Until you got your whole package, it's only a start. It's only a start. To me, first year, City have come up front. It's 30th of May, and already Reinders is going to be sealed. Czech is going to be sealed. Pep Linders is there. We're hearing Colo's there. Backroom staff have gone. Gundogan might be leaving, which is not a bad thing, but We're basically just making sure that we're getting a proper recruitment quickly. Because Patrick, last couple of years, you heard we said it before. We said we're not happy. There's a group of us who are not happy, and there's a group of us who are happy last season. I was in the middle with the Ganda one. I got deceived. You know the Ganda one? He deceived a lot of us. Yeah? He deceived.
Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying we got deceived by the board or we got deceived by Gundogan looking good at
signing? That signing, Gundogan signing, because it was like, when you love this girl so much and you want to be with this girl and this girl left you, and you're like, yo, she's come back, man. She's come back, man. You feel this happiness. To me, that's the part that we lost. And we got deceived. But Patrick, you know what's the biggest red flag? I've always told you where I saw the red flag.
Yeah.
I always tell Martin and the rest, I said, Patrick, I'll never forget this day. I was sitting in my room here, at work, and I went Man City website, and I looked at the squad. It starts with the keeper.
Yeah.
So I looked at the keeper. I said, okay, fine, I'm happy. Then the part that I was worried, yeah, I looked at the defense, yeah. I thought, what the hell are people not seeing what I'm seeing? You know what I saw, Patrick?
Yeah.
I saw S1 brand there. I thought he's not proven. He's not played in that tournament. We were playing this preseason. I didn't see him preseason. I thought, you're not starting. Are you really it? And then I looked at Walker. I thought, you're 34 years old. You've been pulling the Euros. Last year, you were making mistakes. I'm not cutting it with this. You're a year older. You're not 34. When you hit that age, you're like, things can change. I've seen footballers within a few months, bang, complete different. Then I looked at Ake and Stones. And I thought, hold on. Too unreliable. Then I saw Rico Lewis. Then I thought he's young. Then I said, Hamza, how many of those guys do you really rely on? And I thought, Kanji, Vadio, and Diaz. I said, how can I go in a season? Every 2-3 days we're playing, Patrick. We still got the same issue. The backline of Stones and Ake unreliable. Kyle Walker's older. S1 brand is not proven. Rico's too young. Why am I going with 3 players? Our backline.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Bro, guys, do you understand what I'm thinking? I'm not being a glory hunter, but do you see where the red flags were?
Yeah.
And we're fans. We're fans, Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah? They're fans who are very loyal. They're loyal no matter what. They're the fans that is the girl can cheat on them, whatever it is, they'll say, yeah, mwah, I love you still. Yeah? To me, I'm like, yo, where did you go today? I didn't see you tonight. I didn't see you last night, baby. I start putting up them saying, yo, babes, you don't love me. Yeah? So I'm looking at the same thing with Man City. Like, last season, we made mistakes in our defense, which I think we recruited better. So we need to get the right back and the left back right. We have to get it right. Yeah? Midfield. Yes. Bro, spine, man. The spine of our team is midfield. Yeah. But we've always, every year, when we dominate, where do we dominate? In midfield. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Have you ever had, people used to look at Man City in midfield and say, shit, man.
They've won the game. They used to say Man City's midfield is better. That means they're going to win the game. But now nobody says that.
They say, get out of here, man. The defense are dodgy. Midfield is a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, to me, there's a lot of factors. So, am I happy? Am I saying that we're shopping at Aldi? Until I see the full signings. Because we need, like, surgery. And I'm talking about this. If I'm a fan that thinks we need surgery, imagine imagine it's the same squad players that made Pep sit in his room for days not coming out. Imagine this is the same team, the greatest manager couldn't win in 113 and 14. Red flag, man. He knows. He will never forget it. He knows.
Yeah, but I thought
No.
he admitted that he was part of it. He said he also stopped the summer thing, and then
Yes.
Khaldun came. I don't know if you watched the Khaldun interviews. He said, "Oh, we made a big mistake in summer." So that is quite funny, Hamza, because when you told us that, remember you told us at the first time that we've made a mistake. I think we all went against you, but the second time, some of us started supporting you, saying, "Okay, Hamza, you're right. I think we made a mistake." Do you remember a lot of people say calling you that you're too greedy, you're trying to be Madrid.
Greedy, spoiled brat.
So Khaldun has just said we made a mistake. So Khaldun has admitted that there's a big mistake that was made. The funny thing is, Rodri said it. We're going to die because of the way we're playing football. And City still kept quiet and kept on buying from Audi. We're talking about Sergio Gomez. We're talking about Maxime Peroni, who they knew they were not going to use. We're talking about Calvin Phillips. We're talking about Nunes. We're talking about buying players that maybe are not of the quality of the players that were there. And we allowed players of quality to go to other teams. So what do you say to those people now, Hamza? Because now those people, I know that I heard I was on the space and people were trying to cook you, but I was like, why doesn't he remind these people that he told them that the summer was poor? Because you said the summer was poor.
Because I'll be called arrogant. I told the same people who called me out. They tell me I'm greedy. Yeah, people who stood by me. Big up LB. LBs. Even Big Steve. Big Steve. Big Steve's got heritage. I met Big Steve and I asked Big Steve, said, "Yo, Hamza, I'm not happy." He said, "Damn it, Big Steve." I remember in the palace, outside the Palace Hotel. Wait, hold on. I'm talking to Big Steve. I said, "Big Steve, and remember I had my list. I still got my list in my car. My list is still in my car, in the bonnet of my car. Yeah? The list of players. I told people, guys, the biggest thing in any organization, don't forget it, is you make risk assessment. Pep was responsible for something. The biggest responsibility that we had is the fact that, remember this word I keep saying? I said, in Africa, you keep chopping on the tree. Yeah. What happens when you chop on the tree? You chop. Yeah? You chop. Mahrez out. Sterling out. You keep chopping. Yeah? Alvarez out. Yeah? You keep chopping. What happens? The tree will fall. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You can't hold that tree. It doesn't matter how great you are. This tree is a foundation. It's built on that foundation. City fans should not forget it. Don't accept. The day you start accepting, the day you start accepting failure, we will never win. That's the day. Don't accept. The day you say, it's okay, man, we had a good season. No, don't. Say,
but that's what everybody was saying, and maybe that's why this season we stank, because everybody, as soon as you say, "Oh, we need an improvement," everybody was like, "We've won 4 in a row. We won a treble."
That's a danger. That's a dangerous excuse.
Yeah.
Because next season, if they fall, they'll say, "But we won 4. Last 2 years, the only thing, man. It's only last season, but we're rebuilding. It'll take another year, 2 years." No, it shouldn't take 2 years. Yeah, it shouldn't take 2 years, should it? Should it be taking 2 years as an organization? No.
No. We were supposed to be having a strong team this season already.
Every team has deficiencies. Yeah. Every team, you can win with 1 or 2 deficiencies, but you can't win with multiple deficiencies. It's well known. You can live in a house with holes that's leaking a bit, but once the roof collapses, you can't live in the house. So this is a problem Man City have. And I'll tell you one thing. You know what? One of my favorite show. Do you know what's my favorite show, Patrick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I said? I watch 2 things. Murder investigations. I love him. And air crash investigations.
And you watch air crash investigations. And you travel with planes and you watch air crash.
I'm traumatized. I have to take tablets now because I'm scared of flights. I've become Dennis Bergkamp. You know what?
So let me understand this. You watch
aircraft investigations.
You watch aircraft investigations and you travel a lot, and now you have to take pills to get into a plane. Why do you do that to yourself? Why don't you? I wouldn't do that. I would never watch aircraft investigations. Do you know what? I have watched so many murder investigations, Hamza. I don't want to go to America. I'm scared of American people because the way these American women kill their husbands with poison quietly. I'm just scared of America. I think I was asking people that, does this happen to your country all the time? When you're looking at those murder or psychopaths in America, you're like, what are these people doing in that country? I don't know. That's funny. Somebody said self-induced trauma.
Bro, listen, Patrick. 100%. I watch it, and you know, Patrick, I learned. Let me tell you one thing why I love about that show. You know, aeroplanes, it's the most safe mode of transport because they look at risk assessment so well to make sure that things are put into place to make sure that there's no mistakes, and they learn. And they always do this because the word risk assessment, I keep using this word risk assessment. Yeah, you have to use and say, sit down the board and say, guys, if this happens, what would happen to this? I asked Martin, I asked the big guys, Conway, Safe. I was asking them, if Rodri gets injured, what will happen? Do you remember I said it? I said, Julian Alvarez leaves, what will be the what will be the thing? Yeah? It doesn't matter. You have to make sure you think about those plans because anything can happen. 100%. 100%. You see, you have to look at this thing as a factor. As a factor. To me, losing Rodri, they did not think about it at all.
They didn't, and they didn't care. I don't think they cared.
There were warning signs, Patrick. There were warning signs. Let's not lie to the people. Let the people now, those people that, no, but yeah, we learned. No. Now the mistake has happened. We were saying, it was a major. This is the MC, and that's the thing that we're talking about. The Rodri injury wasn't the problem. It was one of the contributing factors. You can't keep playing every 3 days and use the same players. What is the biggest factor in players getting injured?
It's working a lot. Can I ask a question? Why are people still saying the injury wasn't an issue? The injuries came because the players were being made to play too much, and there was no quality in the team. And look, they got complacent. And you know what? The manager has admitted that they have taken accountability for the mistakes they made in summer. So I don't get why people are still backing, saying, "Oh, we can't because of the forfeit." Yeah, after they won the treble, they should have started the rebuild. I'm telling you, Nico Gonzalez should have walked in through that door immediately if they were tracking him way before. Let me say this: Omama Mush comes in, Nico Gonzalez comes in before the season starts. I don't think we struggle. I don't think we struggle. I think we do better.
We don't struggle. We finish above Arsenal, 100%. We finish above Arsenal. We were 3 points behind Arsenal. We finished above Arsenal. We chased Liverpool to the league title because those players, Rodri, the fact that MC Protocol doesn't understand, Rodri called out for it. We saw, and I'll give you an example. Let me remind you, when Rodri missed those 3 games, what happened? We struggled. Did you watch the game?
We got slapped. And then where you saw issues is when he came back not fit against Inter, we drew.
Yeah, there you are. You have to agree that was a problem. And Rodri saying, and you know one thing, let me tell you one of the biggest factor, and guys, you have to deep it, is the fact that Rodri, did we used to take him off in games? Do you remember we used to take him off? Never.
He would take him off like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, sometimes
if he's winning 3-1 or 3-0.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? He even played him in Carabao Cups and FA Cups in very useless games.
Fact. And that's what, and not only that, the biggest factor for injury is also overuse. I know people say ACL is unlucky, or he could have had meniscus, he could have had hamstring.
Yeah, this guy says Rodri injury was inevitable and ACL can happen at any time. What we did wrong was not have a good backup to rotate with him sometimes and someone that could play with him. So Nico basically. So he's admitting that, look, it can happen, but at the end of the day, we also overused him. Man, we made him play 70 games. 70 games.
Look at that.
That is not normal. And you know the thing is, Pep was so obsessed with Rodri at the point where there was moments where you could play somebody else. You could even put an academy youth. Pep never wanted to bench Rodri. And he reminds me of the time he never wanted to bench Ruben Diaz, and Ruben Diaz was played in the Carabao Cup and he got injured with the Carabao Cup playing a shit team. Do you remember? He played Ruben Diaz in a shit team. It's just some of these decisions were poor. So anyway, let me read a few comments. It says the problem was not having the backup. That's it. But that's what Hamza is saying.
Yeah, that's what I was. MC Profigo, I said it beginning. I said it because you see this a lot. Yeah, and I'm not disrespecting. We see this a lot. Yeah, we see this a lot. We see the biggest cause of injury is overuse. It's a fact. A fact. ACL, fact. It could be an injury, but if you keep playing the player, he could be attributed to an injury. It's Google. The research has shown it. Hamstring tears, meniscus injury. Yeah, mainly knee. Where you wait there. What do you do? What do you do? You're running. You're overusing your body. Your body's not holding you tight. You turn this body, bang, ACL's gone. 100%. It's the biggest factor. Guys, I gotta go and Google it. Biggest factor to injury is overuse. The second one is like lack of sleep, not looking after yourself, well, whatever. But it's that biggest factor. And I think we let him down. We let Rodri down. Not any other player. If you work in a normal job and you didn't get annual leave, you would complain, would you? You'd complain, Patrick?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Why should he? He's also a player. So he was raising factor. And his Spanish coach even raised the factor like Man City are overplaying Rodri. They need to be careful. We were getting... And also the biggest factor was losing Julian Alvarez. That I think that was a major factor. I tell you what, Patrick, he went to the Olympics. He came back 2 weeks to go. He's asked to leave. He's asking to leave, and we just open the door and we say, yeah, you can leave. Patrick, is that a smart decision?
It's not. It's not. And you know what's funny? I told people the other day, and I think Carl was saying it, that it's a mistake to say Julian Alvarez is a good luck charm. Argentina won the World Cup because of Julian Alvarez. Argentina tried the World Cup with Aguero. They tried the World Cup with Higuain. They tried the World Cup with, what's his name, the other guy, Lautaro Martinez. They failed. It's only when Julian Alvarez came, they won that. Everywhere Julian Alvarez went, he's a winner. Obviously, right now with Atletico Madrid, they didn't make it. But I think Julian Alvarez just letting him go was also a mistake.
And I'll tell you why people will hate me for this. He's allowed to ask to be let go, but he was an elite striker. He's a team player. Alvarez was able to run like a dog and chase back, play 1-2, help out, and an assist. Yeah? He was not for himself. If you are planning to lose Alvarez, you get the replacement first. Yes or no? You say, okay, I'm losing a top player, but Alvarez, you need to wait. We'll see. Look for someone else. Consider that. They don't see that you're desperate. You sign that player. You tell Alvarez, now you can go. Yes or no, Patrick?
Yeah, that's what you do. But we didn't do any of that. I think we just took the money and kept it. We should have, if I don't know if Mamouche was hot that time, but they said they were looking at him way before he went to Frankfurt. But there's a question for you, Hamza, here by Kobe. He says, why would Pep bench one of the best players? He's trying to say Rodri. Cannot play most.
Why would Pep bench?
He's trying to say, so Kobe is saying, because you were saying that we had to rest Rodri. He says, why would Pep? Says, why will Pep bench one of his best and key players?
No. Football. Listen, I thought we need a player that plays with Rodri, that is a top player, because I believed Kovacic was 30. And I think we didn't need to hold on Kovacic. We could rotate Kovacic. Does that make sense? I needed a player with Rodri who was elite, who can play in that position, and then Rodri can say, okay, and then that guy can move there. Kovacic comes in. But guess what? We went and signed. Let me tell you how bad we were. Patrick, we refused Gando on a 2-year contract. Yes or no? But we brought him back. What contract did you give him? 2-year contract. You refused to give him a 2-year contract and gave him a 1-year contract, but you brought him for... Already there's red flags, man. The decision you're making looks bad. It looks bad. MC, Kovacic is a good player, but we broke Gando because it was an opportunistic signing. We were chasing. People were telling us we might sign Bruno Gomaresh. I knew that's a lie. We ain't gonna spend 100 million on Bruno Gomaresh. people are saying we're waiting for Bruno Guimaraes to push for a move. Why are you going to wait for another player to push for a move? Why? So 2-3 years, you're chasing for midfielder where you got it wrong. You went Calvin Phillips, you got it wrong. You got Matthias Nunes wrong. You went to another year, you still make the same mistake. They made 3 years mistake. You have to agree. That's why Khaldun has come out saying, we have made mistake in seasons. Analyze what he said. The accountability of understanding. He has agreed. He's agreed. So now, no more mistakes. We have to. I want you to understand that we have to talk from the same play. No more mistakes from now on.
Yeah. So
No
can I
mistakes.
ask you something? I think they thought Foden will be at his best, and Bob. Yeah, you're right about that. It says we have a habit of not signing replacements. Look, let me be honest with you. Now let me bring this, because we're talking about standards, and you've already talked about the whole standards. A lot of people, they like saying, "Oh, Hamza, stop talking about standards, because this is not Madrid." But I don't get people. If you don't want to be like Madrid, who do you want to be like? I don't get it. Like, this is what I'm telling some of the fans who say this is not Madrid. But if you don't try to be like Madrid, Barcelona, who else do you want to be like? I feel like people have to understand that Man City right now is not the same club anymore. Man City has evolved. Man City is an international club. Man City is a big brand.
Brand.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you can't be saying, "Oh, it's fine, we can do this. Oh, it's fine." I'm telling you this, guys. If we miss Champions League football this season, we're going to be in trouble. We were going to be in trouble. Turkey, maybe we could have got Turkey, maybe, because it's City. But other clubs were looking for him. Dortmund, PSG have been looking for Turkey. Reinders, he missed out in the Champions League. Maybe Reinders would have come because it's City. But would you imagine City in a Europa? No, not anymore. City is not Europa. Pep Guardiola is not the Europa manager. So people have to start thinking that, look, City has standards now. There's different standards. The standards that were there years ago, they're not here anymore. So I don't know why people get hurt when a lot of people say standards. And it's just that it makes me laugh, because like, do you want to be like, what's that team? You want to be like Southampton? Maybe you want to be relegated for the third time. Maybe that's what people want. I don't get people, because I don't understand why people hate. I envy Madrid. I'm sorry. I would like to come here and say we've got 14 UCLs. So let's not be hating on Madrid, say because they've never won a treble. It doesn't matter. They've won 3.
100% they've won 16 UCL. Real Madrid will make a mistake today. Hey, they will be after like investigation. What happened? Who's out there to sign to make me back to the top? They'll come with, like, literally, they will attract anyone that they want. Madrid is different. You can't. And you know what, Patrick, it's okay to make mistakes, but what we're saying is this mistake was not only one mistake, it was a couple of years mistake. And until you accept that thing, you will never move on. You have to accept, yes or no. And that's what they're saying. We've made errors in thing. And it's called complacency. That's called, you become complacent. I've won the league. Okay, Gandoa left. I still won the league. Alvarez, go. I can still win the league. But guess what? That's when the tree falls. And that's what happened. And that's what you need. Especially Manchester City. I think we need to reflect on that so that it doesn't happen again. So hopefully, from now on, I think we were in trouble. Listen, let's be honest about it. We were looking at Nottingham Forest results. I was at one point.
Can you imagine? Hamza, can you imagine that the Man City? I'm sorry, guys. This is what I'm telling you. I don't want to be I don't. At the point in time, we were looking at Brighton. We were looking at Brighton, Bournemouth,
Villa. I was sitting down here. Mom said, "Are you gonna get me milk?" I said, "Mom, I can't. Aston Villa, Bournemouth next." She said, "Yo, you've been here watching Chelsea. You've watched Nottingham Forest at 3 o'clock. Was watching Man City. Now you're waiting for Bournemouth at 7:15. I was like, "Phew." I said, this year I've got everyone on screen.
Everyone. You were like, what was that? Batman. Have you seen Batman? Batman has all the.
We went through, guys, accept we went through, like, we had to watch everyone. Yeah? Like, we had to watch everyone completely because it was part But a lot of people say, you want fourth. No, this is a different Manchester City. Now you're at the top. Why go down? You don't want to go down. That 100%. And that's what we're saying. From now on, yeah, you learn from the mistake. And that's what I trust. The people I trust the most in this football club is Sheikh Mansour. Because this guy is a guy. Then Khaldoon. Then Pep and the guys. These are the guys I trust. Yeah, in that order. Because those guys were the reason. So to me, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, fine. Now, what are we going to do about our signings? Let's talk about our signings now.
Yeah. Let me just answer. So, guys, in the comments, I just downloaded a Hamza video. Hamza did a video. Hamza is crazy. And I know why he did the video. He did a video, but we're going to release the video at 100 likes. So at 100 likes, we're going to play the Hamza video, but it's gas. Hamza, you're a very funny man. I don't even know what time you got to do this video, but Hamza has a new video, but we're going to play the video at 100 likes. So get those likes up. At this point in time, we're at 77 likes. So get the likes up, and then we will do the Hamza video. But anyway, Hamza. So Hamza, you're about to do the signings. So where are you talking about? So are you going to talk about these signings right now? The ones right now? Let me be honest. You were saying we're shopping at Audi. So now I asked you again. You didn't answer my question. Are we still shopping at Audi with Chesky?
No. Cherky is not an Audi signing. He's a top player. He's a top player. No doubt.
So which one is going to impress you? Which one? Because don't forget this.
I think Reinders. I think people will be impressed by Reinders a lot. I think he's a brilliant 8. He's an 8 that I love 8s that drive forward the ball, go in the box, score goals. I want an 8 that score goals. I want an 8 that drives the ball. Yeah, takes the ball 1-2, runs. And he's not scared to beat one man. Reinders, I think, AC Milan, some of the fans were protesting. I spoke to a lot of fans.
I think you have gone quiet, Hamza. You've gone on mute, Hamza.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Was I talking all that time?
Yeah, you went on mute just for a few minutes.
so I basically was talking about Reinders. I spoke to AC Milan fans who were on Twitter, and they were watching the game, and they said, "Oh, he's a great player. You're getting a fantastic player. It's so sad we're losing him. I thought we had him till 2030. Big up Toby and all that stuff." I've been speaking to AC Milan fan. I think he's a brilliant signing. Cherky is a steal. Because Lyon are in financial problems, they put that release clause, I think 20-30 million. Ryan Cherky ain't that worth much. He's worth more than 30 million. He's more than 30 million. He's 20. He's younger. Do you know he's younger than Oscar Bob?
Who's younger than Oscar Bob?
Ryan Cherky.
What?
Yeah.
No. Wait. Wait, Ryan is 21, isn't it? Ryan is 21.
Cherky is younger than Oscar Bob.
Wait a minute. So this is a good investment, Yeah. I think I spoke about it in the video. So he's 21 years old, and my God, this guy. Okay, he's on the 7th of July. He's going to turn 22. So he's younger than Wirtz. Man, this guy is going to play for this club for so long. And by the way, do you know I did a video, Hamza? I was shouting at people. People, let me tell you something, right? There was people like, I think Benreda or whatever. They were like North American, African players who did not look after themselves. After they got a big move, they had attitude issues. Yeah. Guys, not every North African player has attitude issues. Cherky doesn't have attitude issues. When I Googled the issues, it was maturity. He is 21 years old.
Do you know where that rumor comes from? Do you know where that rumor comes from?
Yeah.
That rumor comes from when apparently when that day Lyon lost a game, and you remember their fans were ballocking. They got their players to stand forward and they were ballocking them. Do you remember that? They were shouting at them, and you cannot do this. This is Lyon. This is. And Ryan Cherky said, "No, I can't go there to be insulted." He said, "I can't go there to be insulted. This is disrespectful." Saying he walked away a bit. So they said, "Oh, he's got attitude problem." He's never. You speak to Lyon fans, none of them have said he's attitude. In fact, they love him. He's their favorite player. Lyon produced. He played when I remember he was in the bench when Man City we got beaten by them. Do you remember? He was 15 years old in the bench. Yeah? I asked this guy, a Lyon fan, I I said, what happened to Ryan Cherokee? He said, don't worry, he's doing well. He was on the bench 15 years old. He's grown, he's matured. How many assists has he had this season? From the right foot, I think 10 goals, 7 assists.
He was the top assister in 2024-25, I think so.
Yeah.
Top assister. Yeah, and so then in the Champions League, I think he also had a lot of assists in the Champions League. And then he was the dribble. And then what's his name? Hazard came and gave him the award for the dribbler of the year for this year. So he's the dribbler of the year this year. Cherokee is 21, 22 soon. So my God, man, people look at Cherokee like this guy's attitude. Stop. People like doing this with African players. They're like, Caicedo has attitude. Who told you? Who told you? What attitude? Do you remember do you remember Riyad Mahrez? They're like, Riyad Mahrez has got attitude issues. That's why when it comes to City, he's not going to work out. Riyad Mahrez was one of the nicest people. Guys, let's stop this. Let's stop this gaslighting that African players have attitude. It says Pep squared equals domestic treble. We are looking for the quad. Let me be honest with you. I don't know if Hamza agrees with me. Am I the only City fan who wants to see another Champions League?
I want to see it. And I think we'll get it soon.
I'm sorry, I want the Champions League. I know that the Prem is the bread and butter. People will be like, oh, what this and that. But I want to see the Champions League. That's what I want to see. Guys, by the way, we're on 91 likes. 91 likes. That's only 9 likes away from 100. And then we can see the Hamza video. We're going to show the Hamza video here on live on camera. But somebody said CX Bomber. What's a bomber today? What bomber has dropped? I haven't seen any bomber. I'm on Twitter right now. I'm trying to see what bomber has dropped. Let me know what bomber has dropped. So Hamza, what about Antnori? Are you with Antnori from Wolves?
A top player. He's a good player. He's 23 years old. He's elite. He's elite in terms of going forward, and I think he's good. He's strong. He's strong on the ball. He's comfortable on the ball. You can't bully him. He's very clever. He's a clever player going up front. So he's like, he can't be like Cancelo. You know those Cancelo dribblers that they improve your team. I think he's a good player. And for the price we will get him for 23-year-old, that's an asset. Yeah? Ryan Ait-Nouri is a good player. You've seen how he plays. He plays for Wolves. But for as a left back, he dribbles 1, 2, 1. He's very comfortable. I hardly see, whenever he gets the ball, he's one-on-one. He beats a player. You don't know whether he's going left or right. He cuts in. He's very, very good player. So to me, I think Ait-Nouri does improve Man City. And because he comes from Wolves, people underplay him, you know. But
he's Algerian. He's cold. Have you seen him? He's cold.
Algerian.
You know, Algerians are cold. Have you guys seen Algerians play football? Algerians are cold, man. And you know the thing about Algerians? They don't look like they are fit. They don't look like they can play football because they always come in with their socks down like that, and they just look like, you know how Nori just looks like a guy you see in the streets. You're like, this is just some local guy from down the street, but he can play football, man. And I think we need ballers. We need Africans in this team. I'm telling you guys, you will understand. Africans will win you things. Look at Hakimi. Hakimi is such a baller. Am I wrong to say that I think Ait-Nouri will become as good as Hakimi, if not better?
Ait-Nouri, Hakimi is a different thing. But I think
but remember Hakimi, he was a reject from Madrid. People were laughing at him until he went to top level.
Adorman was good. The difference between him and Hakimi is fast and he likes to fight. Ait-Nouri is a good kid. He doesn't like to fight. He dribbles past you very comfortably. Ait-Nouri is more humble. Hakimi is very like, yo, I'm gonna fight here, and he'll cause you. He's aggressive. He's aggressive. He's an aggressive player. Ait-Nouri is more. You don't see. Have you seen Ait-Nouri getting red carded or getting?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't usually. He doesn't get carded. He's just peaceful. He just stands up. So guys, we've got to the 100 likes. So now let's play this from Hamza. So Hamza has created a song for Pep writing this.
We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. Mwah! I love this game. Let's go. That's a dirty game out there. Let's go. It's a dirty game. Let's go. Bands for bands. We go for bands, as they say.
So that's the video, guys.
Liverpool fans are burning. Liverpool fans are burning, man.
Did you see this though?
Wow.
I was telling fans, I think I had a program with Kelsa earlier on, and I was telling her that don't listen to the Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, he's not good enough." Do you know where I saw he's good enough, Hamza?
Yeah.
You know how in Africa when you buy something and people say, "Oh, that thing is gonna break," but at the back of they're jealous saying, "Oh, that thing is not good." When you hear something is not good, do you know why I saw that these guys are lying? Their big pages are calling him a rat and a snake.
Yep.
And then they're posting words he said long time ago. They are jealous. They are scared.
Absolutely, guys. Liverpool were a joke before they came in. Liverpool. Wait, how long ago did Pep Linders join them? He joined them in 2000 and during Klopp's era. I remember he joined in Klopp's era. Yeah, that's back in. He's a Dutch manager, so obviously you know Dutch.
Yeah, look at them. Here it is. Yeah? They posted him already. They've posted. It says 10 years because he said 10 years ago. And my boys don't know. Okay, so 10 years of the club, and my boys don't know anything else. They are Scousers. I owe this club everything. They don't owe me anything, to be honest. It's 10 years full of dedication. I always said I will finish with Jürgen. The moment I will not assist anyone else. Okay, so that's the moment I will go and I will manage. So they're saying he said all this and yet now he's betrayed them. You can see this is Year of the Rat. Why is he a rat? Some people are asking. You know what? These guys always get hurt. They always cry.
They are upset. Listen, they are upset. Do you know why? Because he was there before Jürgen Klopp. He went to Liverpool in 2014. 11 years ago, under Brendan Rodgers. And guess how they started playing well? When did Liverpool started challenging us? Remember that last year, Brendan Rodgers?
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling, Luis Suarez, Daniel Sturridge, Gerrard. Do you remember that? Lucas Levi they had.
Yeah.
Remember that team? They challenged us. Yeah.
Wait, was that always Pep Reinders in the background?
Reinders was at the back, 100%.
Did you watch his clip where he was explaining how to play football and how to press?
Fact. Yeah, how to press. He's the one that developed them. He developed a lot of their players. He pushed Liverpool to say, what's the name? Virgil van Dijk. He pushed Jürgen Klopp to push Virgil van Dijk. He asked Jürgen Klopp to promote players like Trent Alexander-Arnold. Look how Trent turned out. Look how Trent turned out. Yeah, Trent turned out. Yeah.
Wait. Why is everybody writing that Walker is back? Where's Walker? He's back where? Kobe, Walker is back where? To sell bananas. What is he here to do?
Where is that?
Wait, why is this news? Why is Walker back? Why are you trying to trigger me? Why are you trying to trigger me?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No boys.
Wow.
Wait, is Walker back?
Yeah.
What,
Milan have refused to take him. Will not be joining permanently. Milan don't want him. AC Milan.
You know what? Fuck this, man. Fuck this.
Whee! Oh my God.
Walker is back. What are we gonna do with him?
Why? Why is he back?
Because they don't want to buy him. Nobody wants to buy him. Oh my God. What are we gonna do with him? Even 5 million. They won't take him for 5 million. Why don't you just give him for free? Why don't they give him for free? What are we gonna do? I don't get it. Who's gonna take him? How old is he now? Kaoka is 35 years old.
Let me just check. He's our captain. Oh my days.
No, he's not coming as our captain. No. He's not coming as our captain. No. He says you go to another club. Obviously, accountability is the best. Funny football club. I don't know, man. Why didn't they put
35? It's 35.
Okay, why didn't they force them? Why didn't they put like obliged to sign him. Like, you know that clause you put that you're forced to sign him. Stop laughing. I forgot. Stop laughing, man. It's not funny. This is bad news, man. This is bad news. Why did you, Kobe? Why did you have to ruin the stream, Kobe? Have you ever rejected a free gift? Yeah, no, I've never. But Walker, I bet you. Do you think you go to Sheffield? Because where would you go? Or do any of the Premier League teams? Can you take him?
Sunderland.
I think the Premier League teams that have come up will take him. They will take him.
The wages he's on. How much wages is he on?
That's the other issue. That means when we sent him to AC Milan, we were paying his wages, and AC Milan don't want to do the wages, and Walker is being stubborn. He doesn't want to reduce his wages.
Does he not? Let me see. How much is he on?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. He's about to. Is he next year? They're expiring. We gave him a 3-year contract. You know.
You guys say what?
We give him a
Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show.
We gave him 3 years. So he's got 3. Oh my God. Guys, if he has got 3 years, he doesn't have to go anywhere. You can, do you know what? He's got all the power. Because what can happen is, even if you're negotiating with him, he will say, pay me, you know what I mean? Pay my money. Oh my God, this is bad.
So bad.
Like, I respect the guy, but he can't, if he wants, he can just go on another loan and we have to pay his wages. You said he's on how much?
He's on 9 million a year. That's 200,000 a week. Bloody hell, man. Weekly
Pep
wages.
took him out on a date and extended his contract. That was probably the worst date ever.
He's taking 200,000 a week, nearly.
He's not going to go there because they can't afford him. But the boys wanted him to go back. They can't afford him. Send him to America or something. Yeah, but we still have to pay his wages.
Yeah.
Unless he's willing to cut off the wages. I don't know. And you know what? I don't think Pep will take him anywhere, because I think he went above Pep to go and ask to be left. Because when Pep was asked that, are you taking Kyle Walker back when he returns to the Club World Cup, he said no. Because I think he went above Pep Guardiola. We should have let him go to Bayern. Oh, if only we gave him to Bayern. This could have been Bayern's sport. This could have been Bayern's sport. Oh my God. But anyway, okay, let's go. Let's continue. What about Livramento? Do you believe that we can get Livramento away from Newcastle? I think it's not gonna happen.
Livramento, no chance. No chance. 0 chance. Why would Newcastle want to sell their homegrown talent, homegrown player? They made the Champions League. Newcastle, a rich club. They don't need the money. Why would they sell him and what? Find another right back? I don't think so, unless you offer them 80 million.
Yeah, but look at this. We've already shopped cheap. We were gonna get Turkey for cheap. Remember, we were gonna pay 100 plus for what's his name, Wirtz. So if we've got the Wirtz money, why don't we use the Wirtz money to invest in maybe a quality fullback? Or do you wanna use the Wirtz money on a winger? Because Rodrigo. Because I want Rodrigo.
I said before. I said, listen. As a right back, you can get another centre back to play that side. Yeah, that's no problem. I don't think. Do you guys think that it's a must to get that right back? Must.
I think if it is in a perfect world, I think get a stable right back and left back. I think don't play Josko as a left back anymore. Play Josko as a centre back.
Nuri comes in. Josko goes in the middle. Diaz goes there. I'm not saying, but. You're not happy at Kanji, Nunes, and Kusanov holding right backs for a year?
No, I think they have to. Okay. Do you want to hear people who I want to go without even, because people give excuses or their contracts or the wages? I'm telling people. I told Hamza.
Well,
people were saying, yeah, you know, people are like, oh, nobody will take Bernardo Silva. I was like, people would fight for Bernardo Silva. They will fight for Bernardo Silva. If you put him on the market, they'll fight for him. People would take Akanji. They will take Akanji. Akanji is one of the best centre backs in the world. Let's not look at ourselves and say, oh, because of Akanji. Our centre backs are still quality. John Stones, Chelsea would need John Stones. Chelsea can need John Stones. I'm telling you. Akanji walks into that Chelsea defense. Am I lying? No. Akanji walks into that Man United defense. So people keep on saying all this. Somebody says Nunes can hold the right back. What do you think? Would you keep Nunes for right back?
I think he's impressed me. I'm one of the guys that hold L's on doing as a right back. I said he's not good as a midfielder, but to me, when I'm seeing him as a talented player. Has moved as a right back, and he's done bits. But he's a bozo. That's the only thing he makes bozo thing. Like we were 3-0 up against Bournemouth, and he gave the ball away. Remember?
Yeah, but there's a lot of bozos.
Make those kind.
But hasn't everybody done the bozo moment?
Guys, this is the problem. But I don't know. I think the key thing is we need to stabilize. As Ed said, we need to make sure we get a right back. Is there a right back out there that can just fill it in and is available on a cheap?
Then Wesley is cheap. Wesley is like 25, 30. The Wesley guy from Brazil.
So that's the thing.
Maybe that's what they're doing. They're gonna buy an expensive left back and then they're gonna buy a cheap right back. That's balance. And they're gonna buy a right back that maybe won't complain if he doesn't play. Like Wesley. Would Wesley complain?
No.
I don't think so.
But how good is Wesley? This Wesley guy that people
Audi. He's Audi also. He's also Audi. But you're risk. Okay. Wesley is a potential risk that it can work or not work. So he's Audi. So he's an Audi signing.
That's the thing. Who's out there? That's the biggest factor that I would.
Can I ask you? Since you're saying you would accept just somebody who do the job, would you accept Kyle Walker-Peters because Southampton have gone down and I hear he's cheap now?
But how old is Kyle Walker-Peters? I used to rate him before.
Let me see.
He's 30 something. He's not old.
Kyle Walker-Peters is 30 something right now.
I bet he's 30 something.
No, he's 28, just 28. I would take him.
28.
Yeah, 28. Because look, he's English and we're looking somebody to just do the job. I think Kyle Walker-Peters does the job.
He's quick as fuck. But can he do it for Man City? You can't get it.
Don't forget. Before arguing, he argued with Conte or something, but he was the poach guy. He was the poach right back.
Why are you still? Why is he at the age of 28 still playing for Southampton?
You can say the same about other players. Why is Eze still playing at Crystal Palace? Eze is a baller.
Crystal Palace, they've won an FA Cup. Crystal Palace have beaten Man United. Crystal Palace beat us. Eze is a good player. Eze is highly rated.
Do you know what? That's another person I'm very disappointed. I was like, Man City, Eze's contract is running out. Why don't you just go get him? I'll just get him for the sake of it. You know what I mean? You know how you take. You know how United used to take people's strengths. I'll just take Eze because I just want to take your strength away from Crystal Palace. Because you take Eze out of Crystal Palace, they're done. Am I lying? I think they're done. They're done as a club.
But Palace will build. Palace are gonna be smart. They'll build. He I don't know. He might be leaving. But right back. Oh, I got another name.
Look at this guy. He says
I got a name.
Wesley won't complain. He doesn't know English. This guy. This guy, man. Nah, this guy.
Once again, I've got a name. I got a name. His name is Daniel Munoz at Crystal Palace.
He's good. He's good. I think he's one of the best guys.
If you want Daniel Munoz, he is Colombian right back. He's created so many chances for Palace. I think his statistics, check him out. Daniel Munoz is available for 35 to 40 million, I think. 30 to 40. I think he's available for 30 to 40 million.
If he's available for that amount, why don't we just buy him? Yeah,
how much? I think his value is around 30, 40 million, 30 million.
Yeah, that's a good shout. And I think he's capable. He looks like he's capable of playing at the top level.
He cooked us.
Yeah, he did. He cooked us. He did. To be honest with you, Every Crystal Palace fullback cooks us. Mitchell also cooked us when he first started. They cook us every day. Somebody says Nunes over Calvin, Kyle Walker-Peters. Okay, you guys
He
don't like
cooked
Kyle
us.
Walker-Peters. Yeah, he did. So did Mitchell. Mitchell also cooked us. Patrick and Hamza, do you
What are
guys
people
rate
saying
Anthony?
about Daniel Munoz?
No, they're not saying anything bad. Are they saying anything bad? No.
And I rate Anthony Robinson. I wanted Anthony Robinson 3 years ago. I made a tweet about him 4 years ago. Get
He's
Anthony
not.
Robinson, but
He's
now
not
it's too late.
28
He's
years old.
28. And he's
Yeah, he's
homegrown.
not.
Yeah, he's homegrown.
Yeah.
He grew up in Sunderland, so he's homegrown.
Yeah, but what
He's
about
English, but he plays for America.
would you take? Let me give you two options. Would you take a 28-year-old right? Let's say right
Sam
back, and
Ford.
then take maybe a younger left back? Because Munoz is also old, isn't it? Is Munoz young?
Munoz is 25, 26.
25, 26. That's a good age. What about that guy? What about no? Munoz must be 28. Munoz must be 28. I swear to God.
Daniel Munoz.
Munoz is 29. Nah. Munoz is 29. No. We're not. No.
When's his
Munoz is
contract running
29.
out?
Huh?
When's he got signed from Genk?
Yeah. So Munoz is 29 now. Are you taking a 29-year-old now?
No.
Nah.
You're right.
Nah. That's too much. That's too much. He's not gonna give us any more years. You know, we're looking for somebody to be worth the money. What about that guy who's 28 years old from Forest? He's out of contract. The Nigerian guy. I forgot his name.
Ola Aina.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's available. Look at Sam. This guy's a fraud. He's a
This guy. Oh, by the way, Hamza, I exposed this fraud the other day. So
Yeah.
this fraud, Hamza, he calls me. He only calls me when you reject him and LB rejects him. Then he calls me. So I am his bench.
So you sit on the bench for him, yeah?
Yeah. So I sit on the bench for him, and he'll say, "No, Patrick, it's not true. It's not like that." Yeah, I exposed him. I exposed this fraud. This fraud calls me. I'm his bench warmer. I'm his Audi. So I'm his Audi player. That's what he takes me out. I'm his Audi player. This guy.
Sam is a fraud. He's a fraud. You know, today he was the guy that used to rate Pep. You know, he's pissed off now. I said it before. Listen, he knows that we've signed. We've now got 2 Pep. We haven't got 1 Pep, so you can't complain about Pep. We've got 2 Peps. So this guy's a fraud, man. He's so upset. They're all crying about it.
He says, why is Hamza copying on? How are you copying on Verts? Yeah, Hamza. Can I ask something? I crashed out on Dab's channel. I lost it, and people were telling me to calm down, but I was pissed off. How do you feel about Verts? Be honest. Like, how do you genuinely feel about Verts? Do you feel like we've lost? Because I feel like we've lost. I'm sorry, we've lost.
No, I don't think we got rejected. No.
Look. Not that rejection. I'm saying we lost to get a baller. We should have been, because apparently Liverpool were talking to him in January. But I'm saying we've lost on such a great player. Yes, I know we're getting jerky, but Verts is good. Am I lying, or you're like, it's okay?
Listen, Verts is a good player, but I think I've said it before. He's a great player. We wanted him, but for the 300 million package, I'm sorry, he's not worth it. There's one player. I'm sorry, yeah, he's not worth it. We're going to sign. They're spending 100. Listen, they've just sent their second offer, not even accepted. The second offer just got sent for.
What was the second offer from Liverpool?
Ornstein said it. 130 million euros. I just check it there. That was sent today at 1 o'clock. They sent. I was going to prayers, and they sent 130 million euros. Yeah. 1 second.
Big up to you, Luke. Hope you're well. Look, guys, go to Never in My Lifetime podcast. It's a very good podcast. Go subscribe. Also, go subscribe to Alf. This is City. All the YouTube channels from Man City that are doing such great stuff. So go support them. It says to City fan, the MF worth that package. The MF I was about to say. The MF worth that package. Okay. The MF worth that package would be Pedri. I get it. Okay. I think Pedri is worth that package. You're right. To be honest with you, no one is copying about Verts anymore. Reinders Cherky helped heal the world. Heal the world, make it a better place. No, it hurt me last week. I was expecting Wirtz to be our first signing. So look, I was touched. Says Pep Reinders will start working for Man City from June as he's going to be available for the FIFA
I
Club
just
World
saw
Cup.
Bamba from Fabrizio. I think.
Yeah, so that guy, the deal is done. I think
I think a lot of Liverpool fans are worried. A lot of Liverpool fans are worried. A lot of Liverpool fans
because he knows them inside out.
He knows everything. Don't believe this bullshit. He knows he's been there since 2014. He knows all their secrets. He's now betrayed them. For Manchester City, he'll be working with a better manager. Yeah. Jurgen Klopp ain't better than Pep.
Wait a minute. You've said the right thing. Do you know what I said, Hamza? I told people that. Do you think Pep Reinders will say no to Pep? Pep, who's made Xabi Alonso, who's got a disciple like Xabi Alonso, Maresca, everybody who's under Pep does well. You think Reinders will no, because I love the Scousers.
He will not allow that. He will not. And you know what? He's come there when, listen, remember, he pushed for them and improved players like what? He's a coach. He improved Robertson. Where was Robertson playing at before Liverpool? Hull City.
Hull City. He was nobody.
Turned out to be one of the best left backs in the world. Where did Van Dijk used to play for before he came to Liverpool?
He was at Celtic, then Southampton.
Look at the pattern. Where was Trent before him? Academy. Where was Henderson before this? Sunderland. Where was Mane before this? Southampton. Where was the likes of what's the name? Who did they have? Lucas Leiva. I don't know where that guy was. Where was Matip before that? Look at the names I'm giving you. He worked with that squad, won them the league title that Liverpool fans are so ungrateful for. Yeah, he gave them league title. He gave them one league, Champions League, back-to-back finals. Yeah, not only that, he did that with a squad of that. He improved players like Sadio Mane. He improved Mo Salah. He improved Firmino. He improved Van Dijk. He improved Robertson. He improved Trent. He improved Matip. They chased us to the end. Who was responsible? Their coaching system. Who was there before Klopp? Pep Linders. What did he do? He left them before Klopp. And what did Klopp do? Klopp followed him. There you are. He left Liverpool before Klopp left. And Klopp followed him in the same club. Fair enough, he's not a good manager, but he's a good coach. To me, he knows every secret about Liverpool. He knows what they do. I need gang pressing. I need to see that. Do you remember the pressing? Let me give you an example. Do you remember the pressing?
Yeah.
I remember in Anfield, I was going there and I had three players and Edison had the ball. And I had Firmino looking at me. That side, I had Sadio Mane looking at me. They were just ready. Pass, go on. Bro, Edison was passing. Bro, they were after our balls. My guys, I was thinking, yo, this is not normal. Who started that gang pressing? Pep Linders. So this is the pressing I need. I need the knowledge what Liverpool did before. Yeah? And not disrespect to the inhalers they were using. I'm sorry. Yeah? Making sure that they got overdiagnosed with asthma than the national population of UK. Yeah, 60% of Liverpool players got diagnosed with asthma. Bring the inhalers.
Wait, was that inhaler thing true or a lie?
I want the inhalers, man, next season. I want to see and say, yo, Patrick, you see our players running, you'll be thinking, wow, I need that.
Wait, what was that? Was that inhaler thing? Was that inhaler thing true? Is it true? I thought it was a joke.
Inhaler, I swear it was true. Yeah, it's true. They overdiagnosed. They did this pheno test, and they overdiagnosed their players with inhalers. Yeah. So me, big up, man. Bring all the inhaler, blue inhaler, brown inhaler, pink inhaler. Yo, give it to Gundogan. If Gundogan's staying, don't worry. Listen, open your mouth before the game. Take it. I need you to run.
You know what? This is true. The Mahmoud signing makes perfect sense because he said he likes to press with three strikers. And the fact that he presses with three strikers, they're able to win the ball up high the pitch and they can score immediately. So you will see he will go for the people who are clinical. He will go, says they chase, they don't press. Oh, yeah, they chase. Yeah, they chase after the ball. That's what has been missing in this team. Would there have been frauds in this team? Okay, Haaland might break his own goal scoring record. Yeah, he might. Man, where we're going is going to be cool. I'm telling you, we're going to be cooking. And Hamza has told you, don't listen to these frauds. Some of them are texting me saying, Patrick, you guys have made a mistake. Why are they sweating? One of my friends hasn't texted me in 5 years. He's texting me now from Africa saying you've made a mistake to sign Pep. Because he's sweating. Africans only text you when they're begging for money. I agree. The Africans, they text you when they're begging for money when you're sick, because they know you're sick. They might come for a funeral. You know what I mean? They want to come and eat at the funeral, or when there's a wedding. Africans text when there's a wedding because they want to come and eat, or when it's your birthday, it's gonna be free drinks. That's what they want. It says Pep is really good with wing backs. See, yeah, he was good. Do you remember? Because of him, Robertson and Trent were playing one of the best football ever. Robertson and Trent were the best fullbacks in the world. Maybe that's why they want to get him fullbacks.
Bro, they were doing some next level press. Bro, do you remember? I was driving home, Champions League return. I was 3-0 down against Oxlade-Chamberlain. I was like, yo, what's happened to us? Remember, this is Pep Linders, the Gegenpressing. He wrote a book. Liverpool fans, bro, we got a guy that was coaching them for over 10 years. Imagine the knowledge he has for Liverpool Football Club. Imagine the knowledge he has. He understands the style they play, the way they play. Bro, it's first time I need to go Anfield and get my 3 points. Yeah? Who knew about Arne Slot? He knew about Arne Slot coming. He knows the recruitment. Yeah? People said, I prefer Kolo Toure and Linders. Now we're getting both. We're getting both. Liverpool fans tonight, they're calling him a disgrace, a rat, Judas. Yeah, I had this name, Judas. Yeah? Bro, I was thinking, yo, my guy gave you a league title. You're calling him Judas. Why? Because Liverpool fans are scared that now, I'm sorry for this, yeah? You start the war of nicking all our data. I'll never forget when they nicked our data. All that stuff. It's a dirty game out there. So Pep Linders doing his job. I'm happy to get him. And I think Pep Guardiola, people say, oh, Hamza, he overpowers Klopp. He was overrunning. I want that. I want someone to challenge Pep. Yes or no? Pep, what are you doing? Bring on a player. Bring on another guy.
Did you see this? Hamza, did you see this?
Baby?
Yeah, I said this before. I said, did you notice that when Pep Guardiola had Arteta, he would, when the team scores, he would go like this to Arteta, point at Arteta, go high-five him, and he could point at the set this coach. When he had that board guy, the big board guy, he would go hug him, and that big board guy would stand up and do things. And when he had that Maresca, he would point at Maresca and hug Maresca. Have you noticed with Rilo what he's been doing? He hit the chair. Remember, he punched the chair, he kicked the chair, he hit the water. And all he does, Pep Guardiola now, is take a bottle of water, sit there, and they're just shouting at each other. I think Lilo hasn't done much. I think there's nothing that has impressed him. I think it was just a friendship thing. And you know what? No offense to Lilo, every time he's there with him, our defense has always been poor. Check when Lilo was here before, and when he came back, our defense has always been poor. So I think it is good that they are bringing somebody. Hamza is right. He's going to question him. It says it's going to question him and it's going to give him a bit of pushback.
No more drinking water and looking at Lilo and Lilo say, I don't know. Hey! Pep Lindo standing up and say, yo, remember how many times you used to see him at Liverpool? Get here, get here. But we never used to have a coach. How many times we used to have a coach? They're all chilling. Huh? And Pep does everything. Now, it's about Kolo's working on another guy. Kolo's working on Foden. The other guy, check, he's being told, Linders, yo, press. Yo, come back. Pep is working on another guy. That's what we need. Bro, we got rid of a lot of people in our board. Look how our board thought about it. The coaching staff, yo, you're gone. Yeah? Coach, you're on. You're all gone. To me, I'm looking at this as I'm thinking, yo, we are recruiting at top level now. And now, not only that, we're starting from beginning. Because you need fresh ideas. Yes or no, bro? You need fresh ideas, man.
We do, and I think you also need younger people, like younger Lilo looks like a pensioner. No offense, he looked like a pensioner sitting on that chair. The guy couldn't even stand up. Did you even see the guy wasn't even motivated to stand up? Who can somebody in the chat, right? Find me on Twitter. If you find me a picture of Rilo standing on the sideline, not the time when Pep was given the red card, I want you to find me a picture of Rilo standing on the sideline while Pep Guardiola is available. Don't cheat. Don't use the one where Pep Guardiola got the red card. I want you to find me a picture. You won't find any picture. The guy is always sitting down, doing nothing. Says we might see Kusanov getting more minutes. Why? Because of Pep. The new Pep says Hamza. Pep isn't it, bro. He called training is what? He called training is our transfers. Oh, I don't understand what you mean by that.
No, the thing is, they have bad owners who are giving him Henderson and all that stuff, who never gave him. What did he say in an interview? He said, listen to this, yeah? He said, Pep Linders, he said, I like the style of football. Most of the system is about pressing, making sure you got the ball. Make sure you press from the forward and get the ball. When you lose the ball, I want to have the ball back as soon as possible. Get it back and attack again. And when you get it, attack again. And I want to make sure that we're relentless and we look at players running, and we have to make sure that we get on the opposition half rather than them attacking us. That's the idea I need. That's the philosophy of Dutch football. He's a Dutchman. Yeah? Johan Cruyff mentality.
Wait, is he Dutch? I never knew. He's Dutch?
He's Dutch, man. Pep Linders is Dutch.
Oh, that's good, man.
100%. Pep Linders is a Dutch. He's not German. He's Dutch. He's Dutch. And that's why you look, Liverpool started declining when their ownership did not continue to back the likes of Pep Linders. Who told them to get Caicedo? Pep Linders. Who told them to get, what's the name? Hal Robertson. Go and check it. Linders. He was the man behind those things. To me, Liverpool fans can cry as much as you want. You got words, but guess what now? We robbed you of your guy now that knows your secret. And now we should be confident. Now we got two Peps. Yeah? If you say Pep, make sure you get it right. Are you talking about Pep Guardiola or are you talking about Pep Linders? Pep L or Pep G?
Pep G. Let me read this. It says you want Big Rilo standing while he can be sitting and sipping water with Pep. That's what he does. That's all I'm telling you guys. I will give you 20 euro. If you find me a picture of Rilo, not the time when Pep was given the red card. Rilo standing, but it's Pep Guardiola sitting down and Rilo is trying to coach. He never stands up. All he does is sit down, wears the same tracksuit. Wearing the same tracksuit, standing up, doing nothing, drinking water. I don't understand how many liters of water those guys have drank this season. They have drank more liters of water than the points they have won. Hamza, there's a question. It says, Hamza, what's Linda's rating on FIFA? That's what Martin is saying.
Pep Linders' rating on FIFA. Listen, Pep Linders will get. Listen, as Martin, we said, listen, he's bringing us the inhaler, Martin. That's all I need. Yeah, I need to win. We're gonna win, Martin. We got fresh idea. Martin, remember we had a chat about this. We said I was tired of our coach. I was tired with we had what's that guy, the coaching merchant from corners, set piece coach. But we got the tallest players. And we don't even score from corners. Tell me one corners we scored from.
And do you wanna hear what's worse? Do you know Man City in the first half against Feyenoord, we had like 18 or something corners, and every game, because Man City keep ball possession, right? So Hamza, every game, Man City will have 10 to 7 corners before the other team, and none of the corners have scored. We don't score any.
Well, against Real Madrid, we had 20 corners or something.
Yeah, no goals.
I was thinking, Rodrigo is in the box. Vinicius is in the box. And they didn't have a defense. Right? And I'm thinking, hold on. This is Madrid last year in Etihad. And I thought, I got Akanji, John Stones, Diaz, Rodri. How am I not winning ahead and Vardio? How come I can't score from corners? How? Yeah? We need to go back to that mentality. Yeah? Corners, win those set pieces.
Look at the Liverpool fans. 4 dislikes from 4 Liverpool fans in the chat. Look at them. Keep crying. Look at the Liverpool fans. 4 dislikes from the Liverpool fans in the chat. Guys, put those likes up. there's 415 of you, 4 dislikes from Liverpool fans because they're crying over Pep. But City fans, put those likes up. Keep putting those likes up. Let's keep putting those likes up. I can't believe. So I counted 4 Liverpool fans in the chat. 4 Liverpool fans were going against Hamza, and they put 4 dislikes. This is funny. Liverpool fans are hurt. Liverpool fans, why are you hurt? Why are you disliking the video? 4 dislikes. This is mad. Keep going, Hamza. Keep going. These guys are hurt. I've never seen this before in my life. I've never seen it before in my life. This is only Liverpool fans can do this. They can only come to a stream and dislike because they are not happy. Anyway, keep going, man.
Listen, to me, I'm looking at a guy that can challenge Pep, a guy who can come in and give him new ideas against Southampton, bro. No one was challenging Pep and saying, Pep, we're 0-0 against Southampton. You're not made a change in 70th minute. Southampton are sitting back. They're not doing anything. They're not attacking. That mentality, Pep will be told. Pep used to look at Lilo, and I'm sorry, Lilo's a great guy, but it looks to me, yeah, that Pep Linders is a guy, you seen him on the touchline. So he stands up. He's like, yo, push forward, go. I need to go. I need a guy next to Pep until Pep sits down. Not to come down. How many times have you ever seen Lilo stand up?
He doesn't. That's why I told people that if you find a picture of him standing up, not the time when he caught, when Pep got
Pep has to go back and sit down, yeah, and open a coach and drink, and then look at him and say, and he just says, I always see this.
Yeah, have you noticed he does the same? He sits like this.
And he does
Hamza, have you seen? He sits like this. Sits like this.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. The guy does nothing at all. Nothing. No offense, but the guy does nothing. He says, I can't wait for Pep singing the Blue Moon. And you know what? They're going to boo him. I'm telling you today. They're going to boo him at Anfield.
Anfield's getting booed. And that's what. No, we're also bringing Kolo Toure up. We're promoting Kolo Toure. So it's a lot of guys to come in, fresh ideas, to work with Pep, new players working with Pep, challenging. And it's like a new cohesive team. Yeah, with new people. Say, Pep, we're here like a team. We're getting the league title next season. Yeah? Liverpool, yeah, you got the league title on 84 points. We're on to you. Don't worry, you spend 150 million on that guy. Yeah? The guy, we're coming for that league. We're coming for that league.
Yeah, let's close on that note. So what do you see? Let's say, yeah, go ahead. So anyway, as Hamza goes, guys, put the likes up, guys. You can see the Liverpool fans are salty. Blues, let's show these guys who we are. Put the likes up. I'm loving the likes so far. There's 422 of you. There's 124 likes. Let's keep putting those likes up. It doesn't matter if those 4 Liverpool fans put the 4 dislikes. That's nothing. Let's keep putting those likes up and let's play our video again. And look, I'm going to play you the Hamza video because I promised people that when the likes go over 100, I'll play the Hamza video. I played the Hamza video earlier on, but I'm going to play the Hamza video again one more time.
We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. Mwah. I love this game. Let's go. That's a dirty game out there. Let's go. It's a dirty game. Let's go. Bands for bands. We go for bands, as they say.
Let me read this. It says, pull up Husam's new video on Pep. Wait. There's a new video. Big up. Let me see this. I don't know what. Okay, so the Liverpool fans are telling us that this guy doesn't matter. So why are they crying? I don't get it. Why are they crying? Okay, let's see the Husam video. I don't see his latest video. Let me see videos. I don't see any Husam videos. What time did he post the video? Oh, I have seen Husam video. I have seen the Husam video. I found it. Let me just see if I can.
They have to sing that song. Martin, they have to sing that song to write them.
Ha! Okay, so guys, we have the Hussam video. What how many likes do we have? Okay, let's get it to 130 likes. Let's get it to 130 likes.
Guys,
And we'll
get
play
the
the Hussam
130
video.
likes quickly, man.
It's on 125, so we get it to 130 likes. We're going to play the Hussam video. I have it ready. I have the Hussam video. This is funny. This is becoming so funny. I don't know if if he put it on his YouTube with the background music, it's fine. That means it's no copyright. But Hussam is my boy. Go to and subscribe to Hussam Talks Ball. Hussam, Don Hussam's channel. Very good channel. Don Hussam. I always go there. Hamza goes there. But let's get it to. We have 125 likes. Let's get them to 130. We are now on 127. Let's get them to 130. We play the Hussam video. He's very pissed off. He is very pissed off. This is why I'm saying Liverpool fans are trying to gas us up. They're trying to say, you guys, you've got nobody. But Hamza just told us, this is the guy who knows the tactics. This is the guy who was here when Brendan Rodgers was here. This is the guy who almost won them the league with Rodgers. He's the guy who made Suarez look good, Sturridge look good. And you see Hamza, he says strikers. You see, he had two strikers, Sturridge and Suarez. So he's going to have Mamouche. And then one winger. You see, he's going to do that like what he did at Liverpool. Remember, he had Sturridge, who's a striker. Then had Suarez and Raheem. So he's going to have Mamouche, Haaland, and the winger. And he's going to... Let me check the WhatsApp. I'm checking the WhatsApp, Martin. But I was about to ask Hamza. Let me see how many likes. We are on 128 likes. 2 more likes and we play the Hussam video. 2 more likes and we play the Hussam video. Guys, 2 more frauds. 2 more frauds have to like the video.
You know what? I'll tell you about Pep Linders. One thing that he likes Johan Cruyff style of football. He said he's always gone back to Johan Cruyff style. And that's why, to me, he gets more along with Pep Guardiola than Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp is more German manager, German style of pressing football. But this guy is more different. Like he wants more of a player like a pressing in a way of ball possession, but also quick attacking football. And he said one thing, I think, he looks up to Johan Cruyff and Rinus Mikel. And Rinus Mikel...
Is he also one of the Jurgen Cruyff boys?
Yeah, Johan Cruyff, yeah. You know, a lot of these Dutch guys, the people that they look up to is Johan Cruyff. You know, Dutch coaches and Dutch managers. Johan Cruyff and Rinus Mikel are they're guys. They're the guys because they know that football was started beautifully by Rinus Mikel. So to me, he said it in his interview. He said, listen, I look up to Johan Cruyff. And who does Johan Cruyff was the teacher for? Who did Johan Cruyff manage? Pep Guardiola. Who did Johan Cruyff coach? Pep Guardiola. Who did Johan Cruyff recommend for Barcelona to get when Rijkaard got sacked? Pep Guardiola. Can you see?
And he was the academy manager. Pep Guardiola was the academy manager.
So well. And Spanish football and Dutch football is well alike. So to me, they can have words, who basically this guy, I was saying, once I was looking for my football boots, you know one thing about this guy, I've seen the way have you seen the way he's got his socks down? Have you seen it? Let me see. Have you seen? Yeah? Patrick?
Yeah.
This guy is a fraud. Let me show you. This is words. You know he's a fraud here. Let me show you.
Wait. Give me a minute.
He wears socks like this. Like that. You know when guys are wearing socks like that playing ball? I don't take you seriously. Pull out your socks like that. Yeah. Luke Shaw does the same thing. Florian Wirtz wears socks on his ankles. He wears socks on his ankles. Yeah. The Premier League, I dare you try and do those little dribbling that you do in the Premier League. You haven't got the body like Ryan Cherky. You ain't strong like Ryan Cherky. To me, I guarantee you'll be for that 150 million euros. Liverpool fans, Szoboszlai has failed. Szoboszlai, they replaced
so Szoboszlai was supposed to be the number 10.
The 85 million signing has failed. But guess what they're doing? They replace it with 130 million. But when we do that, Man City is spending money. Oh, look at Man City. Oh, the wages, £1 billion they're giving hard.
And do you know what?
Call out their thing, when we call out their fraudery, that they're spending 150. Oh, you're not allowed to do that.
What about Nunes?
Why am I not
They spent a lot of money on Nunes, and by the way, we've got to
Nunes,
130.
Yeah,
We've got to
Nunes-
130. Let me play this for them. 130. Thank you very much. Okay, let's play
Pep
this.
Linders, what a dusty, disgusting little what a fraud. Pep Linders is now part of the backroom staff at Manchester City. We remember the times when Pep Linders' book dropped. Training is our identity. Are you going to tell Pep that now? That's the real rat. Joining Manchester City training staff. Real rat right there, Pep Linders. I hated him when he was at Liverpool, and now I have an extra reason to hate him. I hope you fail just like you failed when you took your first managerial job as the main manager of a football club. Hope you fail. Fraud. Rat. Snake.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Can I ask a question?
bloody
Why are they not calling Flimpong a snake for being 10 years at City then going to Liverpool? What's up with these people? Why are they hurt?
Hold on, exactly. My guy left you. It's like a girl left you, was with you for 10 years, decided to leave you, but now the girl wants to marry me. Accept it. Why are you calling her thing? She left you, man. This is what I told you. They're salty fans. They're salty. Look at the fact that he called a dirty rat.
Somebody says we should replay.
Replay again.
Okay, one more time. Put the likes up to keep putting the likes
Pep
up.
Linders, what a dusty, disgusting little what a fraud. Pep Linders is now part of the backroom staff at Manchester City. We remember the times when Pep Linders' book dropped. Training is our identity. Are you going to tell Pep that now? That's the real rat. Joining Manchester City training staff. Real rat right there, Pep Linders. I hated him when he was at Liverpool, and now I have an extra reason to hate him. I hope you fail just like you failed when you took your first managerial job as the main manager of a football club. Hope you fail. Fraud. Rat. Snake.
I am in pain. I am in severe pain.
Nah, man. No, sorry about that. I was like, why is he crying? Liverpool took our academy graduate player, Jamie Frimpong. I don't know why they cry. Because first of all, if it was the other side or an academy player from Liverpool coming to City, they'll be crying. Do you see us crying? We're like, oh,
No.
congrats, Jamie
No.
Frimpong. Now look at that. They all booed and insulted Trent, and he's brought them 10 million. 10 million of free money. Yes, he was going to cost more. But I'm telling you guys, these guys, they'll never learn. That's salty. But guys, go subscribe to Hussam. This is football. It's very entertaining. You should see what he did when Zubamende rejected them. Go ahead.
They're worried. Listen, they're worried that he knows every secret about Liverpool, the style they play, every secret about how they play, who they recruited, who are they on the playlist. He has contacts with people at Liverpool still. Yeah, he knows everything. He was there for 11 years. 11 years. He was married to Liverpool for 11 years. He knows every single thing. He'll come to City and not only improve us, but they're worried that he has now brought something that they have to our club. We've never let our guy join them, have we? Guess what he's gonna do? Who's our most unfittest player?
You mean at City?
Yeah.
It's John Stones.
Listen, he will tell John Stones, sit there, please. Take your inhaler. You'll put it there and put my mask. You see that? And tell me, breathe in. Hey, he's gonna bring inhalers. He's bringing inhalers, bro. I And then our players are gonna be running, bro. You know, we say we don't track back, guys. You will see madness track back. Our players will have inhalers in half time.
I need that. We need that.
We need the inhaler. Make sure you learn how to use the inhaler, lads, because Man City will learn how to use it. I'm not promoting it. I'm not getting paid by Inhaler FC.
Yeah, big up to you, Hamza. Like, big up to everybody, guys. We're gonna have to end it here, but guys, appreciate having Hamza on the Citizens of Chaos. This is episode 1. Depending on Hamza, how busy he is, we might do it every Friday. It depends on how Hamza is, but Hamza is a very busy man. But appreciate you, Hamza, for coming on, and appreciate the Liverpool fans for the 4 dislikes.
I'll be here Friday. We'll be here Friday. Don't worry.
We'll be here Friday. Yeah, the 4 Liverpool fans, you can hold that. You can hold that. You can hold that. We got up with about 132 likes, and your 4 likes it doesn't matter. Your 40 likes don't matter at all. But anyway, before we leave, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers. Yes, 1 million.
1 million, guys. Make sure
1 million. We want to get it to 1 million. Even Hamza's channel. Hamza, can you highlight your channel? Tell the people.
Make sure you subscribe to Hamza Talks Ball, guys, and make sure you subscribe to anyone who does the show. LB, Patrick, everyone else. Yeah, Daps and everyone else.
Sam, Way,
Mo, Judge Mo, everyone else, man. Big up everyone who's doing for the football community. We enjoy everyone's thing, and listen, we're proud to have you lot, and we're gonna reach there, man. It's a possible thing. It's gonna be a mad summer, guys. We're seeing it from our club so far, but we want more. This is the beginning.
We want more, guys. I'm telling you guys, that 1 million subscribers is gonna have me and Hamza will both be on 1 million by the end of the year. Then we're gonna stop working and we'll become like Mr. Beast. But before we go,
we got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. We got Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We got Pep Linders. Mwah. I love this game. Let's go. That's a dirty game out there. Let's go. It's a dirty game. Let's go. Bands for bands. We go for bands, as they say.